Good morning. Time for another FAQ Monday. I am your host, Fluff. I thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to go over the burning questions. 3 of the most burning questions that I could find for this week. They're pretty good. I think you'll agree with me after the episode. You'll be like, wow, Fluff, that was actually pretty good. You know, while you're eating your cereal, so it might sound, a little jarbled. But still, I think you'll agree they're pretty good. First question. Opinion on bands with live members? Yes, please, bring on the live members. When I'm listening to an album and I'm hearing all these layers and different parts and things like that, in addition to the main, rhythm guitar, for example, I don't mind hearing that live. And I think we can all agree that is far better than a laptop. So, a good example that I can think of is when I went and saw Green Day back in 1998, 1999. And that was when they first had their touring guitarist, who's basically a full member now. And he was actually behind Billy Joe's amp stack because they were so fearful at the time of the fans revolting of oh, it's not a 3-piece, they added more. Well, if you want to sound good live, you want to sound good live, and everybody deserves to sound awesome live. And again, that is so much better than a laptop and triggering different parts of the PA. I hate that. So, yeah, bring on the live members. I like live members. There's enough room in the pool, man. It's all good. When manufacturers make mini amps, why do they use different tubes and not the same tubes but fewer from the original model? To put it another way, in the 6505MH, why do they use EL84s instead of 16L6? The answer to your question, sir, is kind of a simple one, and it's money. 6L, the bigger tubes require a totally different voltage than one of the smaller tubes, such as an EL84, and if they went with the bigger tube, they would also have to beef up the transformers, and transformers are over 1/3 of the cost of any amplifier. They are so outrageously expensive because, it's solid iron. If they want to keep the cost down, then they have to go with a smaller tube, and it doesn't make any sense to run a larger tube at a lower voltage versus running a smaller wattage tube harder. Because the point is for lower wattage. So really, you're just going to use a lower wattage tube, and the EL84 suits that. Now, I like a 6V6. That's kind of a good intermediate, good trade-off. But really, it's cost and money. When sending off songs to be mastered, what do you and other producers expect? That really depends on the style of music and the band and what the band is looking for and what the mastering engineer is looking for. And generally speaking, there is a conversation and a chat that happens between the guy mixing and the guy mastering. The guy mixing will generally go, hey, I know you don't generally like to have anything on the master bus on import, but I mixed with just a very, very light compression on the master bus. So, just to let you know, that's what's going on. I firmly believe that if it sounds good, go with it. When mastering, you are typically looking for just a stereo wave file that has not been compressed or messed with in any way. It's just a straight export from the mix, and you typically have a lot of headroom because you're not trying to go for volume when you're mixing. Now, that's ideal situations. A lot of the time, guys still send me normalized mixes and things like that, which sound terrible, and they don't give you any room to work with. And you know what? If you give a mastering guy garbage, you will get garbage back. So it's really crucial to have that communication open, whether it be email, phone call, text, whatever. Just communicate like a good relationship, and everything will be okay. This week, my suggestion to you is to check out these adorable things. These are jack racks from plugins, and these little guitar plugs go on your keychain, and you can put your keys, you can plug them in, and they're right there for you every time. No more losing your keys or anything. I thought this is brilliant, and I'm pretty sure Dan from Atreyu, the guitarist from Atreyu, is behind this company, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he has something to do with it. Brilliant idea, and they have all sorts of amp models that you can plug into, and I'm totally gonna get one. Or maybe they'll send me one to review. I don't know how to review it. Maybe I'll plug it in like it would sound awesome or it'd be a funny video. I don't know. But anyway, sounds like it's a great thing. I'm totally gonna get one, and if I do, I will totally let you guys know what I think once I get my hands on it. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. check, 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 la 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 la, check, check, 1, 2, check.